come get a taste of Louisville's top restaurants and chefs at the 50th anniversary Taste of Louisville coming up on October the 16th. Joining me here in the Charlie Wilson KitchenAid kitchen, we have a full cast of characters here today to give us a taste of what we can have at this event. Kimberly Thompson is with us, Foods and Taste. Galen Ganau is with Brasserie Provence, and Forrest Smallwood with Hemingway Whiskeys. Great to have you all here.
Yes, thanks for having us.
We're so excited. 50th anniversary, no big deal, right?
Right, not at all.
How do you go about planning something that is the 50th, and it has been so warmly received over the years?
Oh, absolutely. So we have an amazing committee, and then we have Simply PR with my dear friend Carolyn Knopp and HP Productions. They take a lot of those elements and they elevate and execute, and we couldn't do it without our restaurants, our sponsors, of course the alcohol and non-alcoholic drinks. But we're so excited. When this started in 1974, there was around 20 restaurants, and this year we're going to have about 100 participants.
Oh my gosh.
So we are excited. Everyone has to be 21.
Yeah.
It's at Melwood Arts Center on October 16th.
There it is.
Tickets are still available at the kyra.org or at thetasteoflouisville.com. And you do have to be 21, but we're going to have a band, Soul Circus. We're going to have a DJ. We have our dear friend Steve, the bugler from Churchill Downs, doing Call the Post.
Isn't he the best? He shows up for everything when asked.
Great photo op too.
Great photo op. I know Galen with Brasserie Provence is going to be one of the featured chefs in restaurants. You have to get started on an item like an entree right now to show us. So I'm going to let you do your magic.
Okay, thank you.
What are you making, by the way? Give us a tease.
So it's called a vol au vent, also known as a boucher à la reine.
You're classing us up in here today. Yes.
So it translates to Queen's Bite. So traditionally, it's a savory pastry with sweetbreads. But not everyone likes sweetbread, so we had to modernize it, and we're doing it with a mushroom cream sauce as well as some boudin blanc, which is a veal chicken sausage, and pieces of chicken as well.
Yes to all of it.
Yes, he makes
all
it
of it. We'll
so
let you
good.
go ahead and start all of that. And this, of course, the whole reason that Taste of Louisville comes together is because it does benefit a great organization. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so it's benefiting actually 3 nonprofits. The Kentucky Restaurant Association, who has given out over $300,000 through the years to different organizations. Frankie's Family, which he started that a few years back to make sure that no child goes without Christmas to the best of his ability. And then Feed Louisville, of course, who is trying to do their best to end hunger to the best of their ability as well. So many different organizations.
So many different ways to give back.
And then it's just great to support the restaurants and all their sponsors. Absolutely.
Eat, and then for the drink, we go to Forrest.
Yes.
Super
What are you
excited.
serving up?
So,
how are you all a part of this?
So we're just a Spears brand that's part of the festival. We are based out of Western Kentucky. We're here serving Hemingway Rye Whiskey. We're a partner, our sister company is Papa's Pilar, a rum out of Key West. So we have a special rye whiskey that we're bringing this year. It's the #1 rye whiskey by Whiskey Advocate, and it is a blend of 2 rye whiskeys finished in that rum seasoned Oloroso sherry.
Yes.
So it's perfect on the rocks, straight up, or as you can see here today, we don't have something that fancy, but we're gonna do a little more Kentucky. We've got an apple butter old fashioned, right?
Yes.
So a little fall.
Are you going to serve up something like this at Taste of Louisville?
I will have a cocktail.
Okay.
You can try it on its own, and then we'll have a special pour. We're celebrating 50 years of distilling of our master distiller.
Oh, I know.
50. The 50.
And so we'll
Somebody
be able
get a lottery
to,
ticket.
Right? It's amazing. And so
what I
we'll
do.
have a
That's what you
special
think.
bottle that it celebrates that, and we'll be serving that as well.
So I'll let you go
this
ahead
is
and begin
super
your
easy.
process.
I'll put this to the side here so everybody can see. So we'll build the cocktail with no ice first, so it's easier to stir. And all you do is take a big heap of your apple butter and put it in both glasses. Okay.
Never would have thought apple butter to make it.
Couldn't be terrible,
so
huh? It's
curious.
super good. You could actually do this with pumpkin puree as well. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna have some cinnamon sugar. And what I actually have is cinnamon toast crunch. So we got a little fancy. This is what my kids like. So they like this on their toast in the morning. So that's what I had.
I feel like this is a good life hack. For
This is amazing, right?
Nobody's gonna know.
Almost like a breakfast in a
Nobody
glass.
is
So
gonna
here
know.
you're gonna take 2 ounces or 4 ounces of our rye whiskey, add that right into the glass, right? And then if you like a little bit more, you can add a little bit more. That's what we like to do. And then if you also, this is an old fashioned again, so we're gonna add a little bit of that bitters. And some people just drop it in, but what I like to do is really splash it in and make some mess, but that's okay. And then what
Made
we're
with
gonna
love.
made with love. You put that to the side, and then we're gonna build it with some of our ice, right? And
Okay.
so then we'll stir it. That ice is gonna be in that, and what it's gonna do is allow us to stir it a little bit harder and gives it a little more of a blend. Okay.
It's the TV production in me. I want everybody to see it.
I am not a cocktail mixologist.
I'm looking at this
Listen,
camera and I'm like,
more
I
of
want
a
everybody to see this.
I'm more of a marketing guy, but I
Yeah.
can build a
Yeah.
cocktail or two, I'll tell you what. But then you dash it a little bit on the back end with some cinnamon
you guys.
sticks, and then
smells
it's a
lovely.
cocktail in a glass. And if you would like to try it,
Yeah. It's your new favorite fall drink, right?
Cheers
right?
to the
Cheers.
50th
Cheers.
anniversary
Cheers.
to
Cheers.
Hemingway.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Apple
guys.
butter old fashioned.
and Ernest Hemingway would have it no other way at 9 o'clock, having a cocktail and celebrating.
So stout. I love it. Yeah.
It's very fall-like.
Yes,
It's
it
very
is very fall.
fall and
Cheers to
cozy.
Hemingway.
Cheers to Hemingway. And this is made in Western Kentucky?
So our distillery's in Western Kentucky in Beaver Dam.
yeah.
So we have about 75,000 barrels that come out of the distillery. Same group that started Green River, but we do finish that. So it's father and son. We have an 8th generation master distiller that dates back to 1791 from
Yeah.
Bardstown, Kentucky. He does all the whiskey stuff, and then he sends it down to his dad down to the Papas Pilar facility in Lakeland,
I love
Florida,
that.
and it's finished in his rum barrels.
See, our viewers just think they're getting to see what they can have at Taste of
Yes.
Louisville. It's the stories that I think that make
Absolutely.
Taste of Louisville like such a unique event that this is kind of, I feel like this is what happens there. Is
Oh,
that, You know,
absolutely.
Yeah.
it just becomes like a big family getting together, talking about things and sharing the stories of bourbon and the stories of a family. And Galen's cooking up a storm over here,
Yes.
making something I can't even pronounce.
It sounds
Right?
so good.
It sounds so good. How are we doing?
Just another minute or two in the oven, we'll be good to go.
Then we okay. There we go. We'll just keep drinking.
Keep drinking.
And
you know, it's $85. So
I was going to say price point
Yes.
for that many.
for 100 participants. And like Galen has told us what he's having, but like to Forrest's point, you don't know what he's serving, but the only way you can find out is to
It's
join
by
us on
going there.
Well, and
October
I'll tell
16th.
you know, for us as a brand, we had a couple places to release special releases this year, and we had such a great event last year. We decided this was something we wanted to bring some special whiskey to. So
Love that.
we're super
We love
excited
that.
to be back, and just the partnerships, everyone there. It's fun. You bring your family out too, and it's a good date night as well. So I'll bring my wife out this year as well.
Oh,
With that
wonderful.
many restaurants, you always have so many chefs that are going to be making appearances there too. Can
Absolutely.
you tell us like a tease, like who you
Yes.
think is going to be there, and the
Well,
rest
with
can be
the-
a surprise?
There will be some elements of surprise, but with it being the 50th anniversary, of course, we'll have Vincenzo's there. But then you have some of your newer restaurants like, you know, Volare, not newer, but not in that legacy part yet. So everything from Martini's Italian Bistro to Volare to our dear friends at Provence to Vincenzo's, and we're just really, even Bucks
Yeah.
and Marigold Catering. So we're just really excited.
One
And
place
they
to
love
try from
seeing-
legacy to new.
Legacy
Yeah.
to new, exactly. And it's just so great, the camaraderie between the chefs. They get so excited and they run up to each other and they're all happy to be there. But there's 3 hours, so get there at 6 and be ready.
Do that, and then everything is what in these little customizable little serving dishes, like small things.
Yeah, it's like
that has to be
tasty.
daunting though. How do you how to prepare for like that many people?
It's just preparation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's we just do.
I love it. I love it. If you want to go ahead and get our
Of
little
course.
puffs out of the oven, we can go ahead and start stuffing them and show everybody kind of an idea. And it can be like TV ready.
Oh, I love
TV
this.
ready doesn't have to be fully ready. Oh my goodness, look at this. These are beautiful. If you said it right there,
Of course.
the magic of my production, television above. There we go. I want everybody at home to see how beautiful they are. That is absolutely gorgeous. Just a sample and a taste from the food to the drink to the cause that you're helping out. Tickets, low price of $85. The 50th anniversary of the Taste of Louisville. It is coming up October 16th at Melwood Art Center. Get your tickets right now because it will be a packed house there. We want you to be there. Go to tasteoflouisville.com. You guys, thank you so much.
you. And
Excited
cheers.
about
Cheers.
cheers. Cheers.